So when you watch my next episode, you're going to be very confused, but on screen right here, as you can see, it's blurred out because I don't want to show you guys too much, but I was actually working on a giant project, and then when I was working on the project, I kind of realized that I actually had to do another project before finishing that project. So a little bit of like a matrix type move, whatever you want to say it is, like a tenet type move. We are actually going to go backwards even though we are forwards. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. So you're just gonna understand that like I'm doing this to make things make sense, although they definitely do not make sense. Okay, awesome. Today we're building a stem farm because I am never ever planting a mushroom again, chopping it down automatically like I did for this right here and the other build I had over there. I'm just not doing it, bro. I wasted so many hours. I was actually looking around YouTube a bunch and I thought there wasn't actually a stem farm that worked, but I actually found one. So now that I was like starting this project that I'm gonna be posting next video, and I just got so tired. I was like, is this even gonna be worth it? Like, am I just about to stop doing all this mushroom type biomes and do something else because it's just getting too much, man? But then I came up with that and now things are looking a little bit up. Now before we make our way into the nether, there is a couple things I want to do. I want to get some way better armor. Now I can actually still use this armor I got right here because I'm just gonna put mending on it either way, so I don't actually have to spend any more diamonds to get this going. I got 18 books right here. I got some emeralds as well. So if I go, wait, I should have some mending books somewhere, shouldn't I? Yeah, I got 3 mending books right here, so I'm gonna just need a 4th one and I should be good, which is that guy. 10. Such a good price, man. It really is. Take off all this stuff right here. Like, again, I could make new, but again, I don't really want to, honestly. So if we just unenchant all this stuff, I then combine these to get a little bit more durability, because, you know, why not? We get Unbreaking 3, Protection 3. Unbreaking 3, Fire Protection, and Depth Strider. Definitely not great. Unbreaking 3, Protection, and Thorns. I'll consider that one, like, decent. I gotta make myself a helmet as well, actually, because mine broke. That's gonna be blast protection. That is definitely not something I'm looking for. If I enchant this, I get protection 3, so I can just combine. Wow, that's the exact same I just got. What the hell? Protection 3, damn. It just wants to give me protection 3. There's literally nothing else in there. I'm not okay with that. That's not good enough. I quit. Wow. Okay, I'm just getting scammed right now. Blast protection. You have to be kidding me. Protection 4, unbreaking, goated. Would love Aqua Infinity one, but it's not the most important thing. Helmet I'm very happy with. If we then, it's gonna cost me 34 level. Oh my lord. Should I try and get something? I actually just ran past 30 levels, so I shouldn't. You know what? I am going to the nether, so for now I'm just gonna go with these shoes right here. I guess I'll just save this chest piece right here so I can combine it with the other one. Basically my main objective is I need a bunch of quartz and 40 obsidian. I need almost 200 quartz. Redstone and everything else should be pretty easy. Now that I think about it, I can actually get quartz from villagers, so I might actually not even have to go to the nether. Now my decision is I can either make a stone mason and get him fully leveled up, or I can just go to the nether. I don't really have any spare villagers though. I guess it would be good to level up the villagers for future projects, but at the same time it is also gonna take me ages, but in the long run it probably would be the smarter choice. I'm gonna start off by going to the nether and get a bunch of quartz, and if I change my mind, I guess I just wasted that time and could have just gone with the villager thing, but let's just start off doing that. Why not? I believe that should do it for the nether trip right here. So we got free ancient debris, which is pretty nice, a bunch of quartz, and a little bit of gold, and I took a little bit of netherrack. I didn't want to take that much back with me because, let's be honest, it's gonna stay around and fill up everywhere, so I just kept a little bit of it, maybe for something in the future, who knows. The quartz is what we really needed. Golden ancient debris, just a little bonus, especially to ancient debris. That's pretty nice, man. Now the next one is I have to get 40 obsidian, which that is just outrageous, bro, but you know what, it's gotta get done. The thing is, it's not even gonna be like remotely the worst thing I have to do, because I have to somehow, some way get down somewhere and get slime. I just don't know where the hell I would get some slime. I guess I just have to try and go down in the mines and hope there's a slime chunk somewhere. Good thing is we got looting 3, so at least on that front we're pretty good. Guess I'll just take a bunch of wood and some coal so I can get some torches, and then I pretty much don't need much else If I can somehow find some gold, didn't I make like a cave here at some point? That wasn't here? Oh, it was over here. There? Yeah, I did right here. Yeah. Maybe hopefully I can find some lava somewhere near around here so the beacon might actually be able to reach. I have no idea if you can hear this, but somewhere very close there should be lava. Hell yeah. Oh, this actually... And it's within reach. Okay, yes. I also believe that actually is gonna make me 40 pieces. Oh, definitely actually. Yeah, right? Should be probably way more than that. Oh my god, it's actually so fast. What are you saying, bro? This is unreal. Hold up. I did not know it was gonna go this quick. I thought it was gonna take way longer. H2 is so overpowered. That's actually like insane. I guess then after this, all we really need is just some slime. Well, we still need a bunch more materials, but that's like the hard thing to get. I kind of just wanted like the worst things out of the way first. And we're already past it. That was insane. I'll take this lapis as well. Thank you very much. After traveling for way too long, I found myself a swamp biome and a pink sheep. Bro, that's pretty rare if I'm not mistaken. That's actually really rare. I like that up there. I bet you there's gonna be such an awful chest. It's probably gonna be nothing good. A little bit of obsidian, which I actually will take. Such mending. Ooh, okay. Nothing else that I really need. I could take the gold. You know what? I'll take the gold. I guess why not? We don't talk about that. We do not talk about that. Okay? We've made a deal, you and I. We don't talk about it ever again. Okay, whatever. Please just make it nighttime so I can hopefully get some slimes around here. Hell yeah, I see a slime. I told you slimes were going to be the worst part. Like, I've literally spent the last hour trying to get slimes. It might genuinely actually have been more. Don't really want to talk about it. Alright, Mr. Slime. Oh, there's a lot of slimes here. Unfortunately, also a bunch of creepers, which that is something I could do without. From one slime, I got 34. That's way more than I thought it was going to be. That's huge. I'll take it. You got it, bro. Guess I'll just hunt down a good solid amount of slime so that I don't really, if I need like slime for any other projects, which chances are I probably will, I don't really need to have to come back here at least anytime soon. If I can even find more. I see one over there, but they're not really that common around here. This swamp is actually huge as well. Oh, there's frogs as well. Isn't it something about that you feed frogs slimes and then they make baby frogs? Something like that, right? I believe I am not mistaken by saying that. See, that frog is now gonna go, I guess, down here to the water, and then I believe I can pick him up with a water bucket as well. So if I can just get some baby frogs, I can transport them home way easier. They're not called baby frogs, but you know what I mean. Remember what they're called? Yeah, there they are. They're gonna like pop. Yeah, exactly. Let's actually make a furnace and smelt this iron down so I can make a couple more buckets so I can take all those home. I don't know how long it's going to take them to hatch, but that's worth it. Fortunately, just not that many slimes though. That gave me a little over 2 stacks. Never mind, there's another one over here. I thought they were about done spawning. 2.5 stacks. I think that should do it though. Now I'm just going to wait for these to hatch. There they are. Could almost get all of them. There's one little guy left. Tadpoles, that's exactly what they're called. That's actually amazing. That's actually really freaking amazing. That's just an extra bonus. Now I'm gonna travel about a couple thousand blocks to get home. Love it. We're gonna need some dead oral. With how do you get this? With silk touch maybe? We're gonna need a couple of those. I think we only need 2, but I'm gonna just take some extra. Bubble coral vein. I believe those are the ones that we need. And then one of the next ones is Potzel, which I guess until I find a spruce biome, I probably won't be able to get Potzel. So yeah, spruce biome it is. Bro, this looks epic. Look at that. Yo, that looks so insane. Get a little bit of Potzel and also get some spruce saplings so that in the future we can just make Potzel ourselves. Guess chopping down a couple trees wouldn't do too bad, so we just gather some wood and then at the same time saplings should just start falling down. And then I believe the rest is all something that I can basically just get from home. A little bit of training with villagers is going to help me out a little bit, but other than that, I think the main thing I really need right now in terms of block is just redstone, and I already got villager traits set up for that, so that's easy. Then we got all of my villagers down here, which is going to give me a bunch of redstone, and I'm going to need a bunch. I had a bunch of spare redstone in another chest, so that's pretty good. Just trying to keep my head away from that place so you guys don't get too much spoilers. Then to make an unbelievable amount of pistons, which I'm gonna need some cobblestone for. The thing says I need 99 pistons. Do not know if that's true or not, but I guess I'll make 99. What the fuck, bro? 99. I actually didn't have enough cobblestone. 87. I also need 6 sticky pistons, which means I need 6 more normal pistons. 7 observers, 8 redstone comparators, 1 dropper, 1 lever, a composter. Apparently I also need a target block, so I need some hay. I also need 1 white carpet, so I'm just gonna steal it from here. Some sand for some TNT as well. Hopefully my villagers are willing to trade with me again. They're not. Some of them are. I only need a few things left, so I'm just gonna gather that and start building this farm, because god damn, there's so much stuff to gather. So now that we've gathered all these materials, we gotta get into building this farm right here. And for me personally, these are so challenging, man. I'm not good with redstone. I'm not good at building farms, but I did my absolute best with this one. Made a lot of mistakes, but you know what? That's kind of the fun part, where they're just going back, correcting your mistakes. But overall, like, I am so happy with how this farm is going, man. It's a challenge and a half, that's absolutely for sure, but that's what really makes it fun, man. These are very, very complicated. I'm trying to follow tutorials as best as I can, but even with that, it's still so very complicated, man. But this farm is so epic. So this farm is extremely complicated, at least for my capability of Minecraft, but I believe and I want to confidently say that it is done. At least I hope. I've gathered a bunch of red mushrooms. I don't know how many we're gonna need. I'm just gonna take a bunch right here. I've also gathered a bunch of bone meal, which I've filled into the dispensers. Unfortunately, I don't have like this chest full right here, but these are not filled at all. And yeah, it's not that much bone meal in here. It's a good amount that's gonna last me for a little bit, but I believe this farm is gonna use a bunch of bone meal, so I don't know how long it's gonna last me for. I think it's time we test it. Make a pathway like up, yeah, just like so. Actually, that should do the trick. So apparently what I do is I get into this corner right here, I then turn off the machine, and then I just start doing this. And then I should probably turn on replay mode so you guys can see it from like outskirts as well, how this goes. I just keep standing here, it throws bone meal, and I just plant. So it's automatic, but like not 100% automatic. You still have to stand there and do this stuff right here. Then if I turn this off, there will be a little bit of red mushrooms around here, which is no issue at all. Like, you don't have to worry about that at all. Then I go in here, and as you can see, it's made a row. So it's working, bro. I can't believe that it's actually working. This took me such a long time to build. Okay, so if I just make a little pathway, and all I really have to do is just get my axe. Yeah, this is insane. I can't believe this is actually real. Hell yeah. And then like I can literally just like AFK for a little while, get like a crazy amount, and then just go out here and just harvest it. This platform right here might need to be extended because of the AFKing, and it's just gonna go out and out, which is gonna look really terrible now that I think about it. That's a worry for another time. Maybe I just build it a little bit out, and then I maybe just won't allow myself to AFK for too long, because I also don't want to AFK for too long, just wasting pointless time. I'd rather not do that. You know, just for every now and then AFK for a little bit, kind of fill this area up, go in there, chop it, get a bunch of stems so we can actually get all these builds built. Yes, that's the right sentencing. But of course, this farm right here, it looks horrible. It looks absolutely just... Would disgusting be a right word? I don't know, something like that, but Yeah, we of course just gotta change this up. We gotta get ourselves a build around this whole bit right here so we can actually connect with all the mushroom biome that we have going right here. And then finally with this farm, I can actually complete my other project as well. It's quite funny because earlier I was talking about that I didn't really want to do the villager thing to get a bunch of quartz, but I've come up with an idea for this build right here which kind of requires me to get a bunch of mason villagers. I think what I want to do is I just want to dig out an area right here and then get a whole bunch of mason villagers. Haste 2 is just so OP. I can just about catch it. There we go. It's literally just outside. Area like this should be plenty big. Go down here. I want to make myself a crafting table. Gonna put that in the corner right here, and then a bunch of beds. I think that should do it. Let's remove this crafting table right here and just put one more in here. Then if I block this area up right here, I want to open this up to see if I can maybe get a couple of these guys in here. Should probably do the safety build around these guys just like I did at the other spot. Then I'm going to get myself a bunch of stone cutters. I think 22 might have been a slight overkill. I love how I talk about how I want to make all of this beautiful and pretty, but look at all the mess I'm making. It's all for a good cause though, but it's a mess. I want to get these guys up here breeding a little bit at my old tree house, because I would very much so like to get some, I don't even know what they're called, but some villages, some farmer villages where I can buy bread from. If I just make a couple of composters. This iron farm has come in so handy, it's insane. Like I can literally just trade, oh wow, 12? Bro, this guy's scamming me. I shouldn't be doing this trade, but I'll do it either way. I don't care. I don't think you guys understand how much iron I'm actually have. Like, I have so much iron, it's insane. I can literally trade whatever. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, I'm basically at a point right now where I have endless emeralds. Like, there's no issue. Like, straight up endless. It's insane because I have so much iron, and if I'm running out of iron, which I probably won't be running out of iron, that is literally no issue at all because I can just go ahead and get all the bamboo and get sticks. So I basically have an endless loop of just stuff. It's genuinely awesome. Now with all these emeralds, what I'm kind of like getting right now is a bunch of bricks. I'm just trying to get as many bricks as I can possibly get, because that is something I want to use for this build right here. So in this chest right here, you can see I've been gathering a bunch of stuff. I've been gathering a bunch of stem and bricks. I used the stem farm one. I don't think I've told you guys this yet. When the stem farm fills up to this block right here and all this row down, it stops. So you actually can't just use it endlessly AFK, which I actually like. I do not mind that. I think that's good, because it just kind of stops you from actually just using it endlessly, which would be a little, you know, like, oh, I forgot to stop it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't use any bone meal if you don't stop it, so it's not really a matter. It's just more the ticking sound I don't want to hear. But yeah, if I combine all these bricks right here, we get bricks from brick. So brick to, yep, you know, yep. Should not even try to explain that. That makes sense. What am I doing? Anyways, I have a decent idea, I'd say, for this build right here. So I guess we'll just start building it and kind of see how it turns out. If it was me doing a build like this back in the day, I would probably have just done plain brick and not even tried to do anything other than that. Nowadays, I want to like evolve and try and do better. So I try to mix in a bunch of granite and stuff like that to actually make this build feel more raw, real, and realistic, if that makes sense. And I really felt like it showed in the build. Even for the mushroom right here, I made sure I did everything, guys. Bottom, even outside the hill, put in some moss and everything. And for the roof, we kept it quite simple because I didn't want to overdo the roof, but I'm really happy with how this worked. They mix in with each other very well. So the outside of the house is basically done, but for the roof, I think I just want to get a bunch of dark oak and kind of do what I did at the front. But instead of mixturing granite and stuff in like this, I think I just want it to be only wood. So we need a bunch of dark oak wood. Thankfully, I got a bunch in some chests and I could just chop this down really quickly. And we are done with the building around the farm right here. And I feel like it turned out really decent, man. I'm somewhat happy and pleased with how it turned out, man. I kind of wanted to start adding in a bunch of different textures instead of just doing literally just bricks all around, adding in some granite and some dripstone and stuff like that, just for some extra details so it wasn't like completely boring. Same as over here with like the big mushroom. So of course inside is still a monstrosity. From the outside right here, I like it, man. I think it's pretty cool, like the building kind of getting into the mushroom itself. I put a bunch of glow glycogen on there so we don't have mobs spawning around up there. I could maybe have built the top of this mushroom right here a little bigger because it might have made it look like a little better, but then it would kind of like have overturned the house as well. So I kind of went like, I was like, I don't really know, so I kind of just didn't. I don't know. But yeah, inside is still a monstrosity itself, but that's not really the point. The point is just that the farm works. And it is good, baby. Like, this farm is so good. I love this, bro. It's so freaking strong as well. Yeah, this farm is just amazing, man. But that's basically gonna do it for this farm. Like, this inside right here is probably something that I should also change out though. So I think that's gonna do it for this episode right here. The outskirt is done, the farm inside is done. I still could fix the floor, but other than that, it's basically absolutely done. And I really want to get back to the other project I was actually working on, getting that done. So, you know, we had the episodes between episodes. Farm is done right here. It looks pretty cool. There's still so much more to do with this village right here. One thing that's really important now is we had that very bad bone meal farm, and I gotta build a way better one. Absolutely have to get a better one going. That other one is just a monstrosity. Genuinely just a full-on monstrosity. It's so freaking bad. It's insane. How the hell did a skeleton spawn in here? Why am I not able to hit it? There, it's gotta be somewhere up here. It might be up there that the skeleton is spawning. I gotta make sure that everything is mob proof. I'm not trying to stand in this farm at some point and then a creeper just comes by and is like, yeah, what's up, bro? That happened. RIP. Game over. Nah, no thank you to that. You know what? Let me real quick just fix this room up because I feel like I could do this a little better. Like, just the insides also do matter. With the last few details, that is where we call it. If we walk inside right here, it looks way better now. So much biome, whatever words, something like that. It looks better. That's the main focus that we gotta have right here. I'm absolutely loving this. This is my favorite farm ever. It's just like, I was just looking so hard and so long for a way to build a farm like this, and I finally found a way to do it. So when you get that stuff, it's so freaking exciting, man. I'm so happy with this. This has been absolutely incredible, man. This farm was so much fun to build. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have an absolutely incredible day.